Hey everybody, it's Lori. I'm here to share with you my latest mini album, and this one is for a swap that I'm in over at minialbumscraps.ning.com site. And this month's theme is vintage, and my swap partner is Stephanie, and she decided that she really liked the Graphic 45 ABC Primer collection, and she wanted it to put pictures of her son in. So I managed to track that down and get it ordered and get something together for her. So here we go. So I'll start here with the cover. And as you can see, I've got the Tim Holtz book corners on the front cover here and on the back cover. And the strap here, I wanted to try and find something that would mimic the old straps that they used to use to carry their school books with. And I found this at a thrift store in the belt section, and it actually ended up working out perfectly. I like the closures that it already had on it. I didn't have to do a thing to it. All I did was cut it in half and then glue it in the back here on the spine. And I also have a leather strip here of sort of leather, I guess it's leather laces, that I wound around the inside of the spine and then tied in a bow and glued down on the top of the two pieces of the belt where I cut it. And I have done some fussy cutting here that I put on the cover. The ruler piece here is a piece that I cut out from the paper, and this little flash card here, and the ABC primer. And then I had these little metal pieces that I picked up at a garage sale, and I pulled out the W and glued that down, and then these little chalkboards that came from Hobby Lobby, I just pulled off the clip on the back and glued it down on the cover and painted William on it. That's her son's name. And my printing is not very neat, so I'm hoping it just looks like maybe a child wrote it on the chalkboard or something. Let's see here. And then on top of the straps here, in order to hold it down so it wouldn't flip back, and you could see the glue underneath there, I used these metal pieces, filigree pieces from Butterbee Scraps. And I will put her link in the description below. And the book binding is Kathy Orta's Hidden Hinge Method. And I, for the spine here, just took a piece of embossed decorative paper, just that was in the bins at, I think, Joann's, in a dark brown color that looks actually quite a bit like leather, and wrapped that around the spine. And then it just opens like this. And inside here, I've just made a little pocket here with some more cutouts. This is a cutout from the paper. And this here is actually a digital download that I got online, and I will put a link to the blog below that I got a lot of the printouts from. It's farfarhill.blogspot.com. She always has tons of really nice digital downloads that you can print out. And I made a couple of tags here that she can either use for journaling or photo mats. They're pretty good size, so she could use, she could use them for whichever she wanted. This is a cutout from the paper. And the tabs that I used here on top of all of the tags that I made are from Spellbinders Die, a tab collection, and a little stamp from the collection on the back. The flash card was a digital download, another stamp on the back. And this here came from the Dollar Tree, and the children's section. They've got these long strips of cards with words on them. They look like the old lined paper that we used to use in elementary school when we were learning how to write. And I just glued that down. And then on this page here, I've made two pockets here with some tags. These were just plain manila tags that I distressed up with ink, Tim Holtz Distress ink, and some homemade spray. and another little stamp from the collection on the tag. Oh, and the seam binding on the tags is, I colored myself with just, oh boy, let's see. Let me see here. It's the Squeezed Lemonade Distress Stain, and then I just colored it with a little bit of brown Distress Stain on top of it so it wouldn't be so bright. Same thing with this one, another stamp from the collection. And then this is a pocket as well, this little cutout from the paper. And this one this seam binding I colored with the Aged Mahogany. And this is also from the blog where I get a lot of the digital downloads, the ABC blocks. And over on this page is another one of those word cards from the Dollar Tree. And another little tag here that I made from cutouts from the paper. And a stamp, it's a cutout from the paper that I've got some crackle accents on. And this here is a couple of buttons that I got at Joann's, and I just wound that string around it here. Oh, this is a piece of washi tape from the dollar bin at Joann's, from, I think it's the Studio G company. And this flap opens this way, and this one goes this way, and there's a couple of photo mats here with some more cutouts that I either downloaded. This one I downloaded, and the one that says paper that is one I downloaded. This is from the collection, and all of these have crackle accents on them. Another piece of washi tape from Recollections, and this is an image that I downloaded, and this is from the paper. And these have crackle accents on them too, and the alphabet here is from the paper. And then in the middle here I've made a double pocket with some tags or photo mats in there. And this is a piece of ephemera that I downloaded online. It looks like it might be an old report card with some more stamping. And this is also a piece that I downloaded online. It's an old school composition book. Okay, and this page got a pretty good size photo mat here, which is a Spellbinders die. Oh, I should mention all of the photo mats I've used Spellbinders dies. And this little cutout here is something I downloaded online, and I just made a little pocket out of it and put a round tag in it that I think came from Michael's from the $1.50 bin last year. And this nursery rhymes here is a cutout from the paper. And on this page is another one of those round tags with some seam binding on it that I colored. And I've made kind of a little belly band down here with a strip from the alphabet and one of the flash cards here to hold things in place if you stick anything behind there. That's a cutout from the paper. This came from online, this little book bag here. And this little banner I made from a cutout from the paper. Another big photo mat. And on this page here, I've got another piece of washi tape that came from the dollar bin at Joann's. And this here is a little booklet of photo mats. Just untie the string here. Oh, and this pencils here also came from a download online. And I've got some crackle accents on there. And this little booklet opens up. You can get several pictures in there. Okay. And then this flap goes up. And I've made a little belly band here with some more cutouts from the paper and a tag that you can slip in there. Tag or photo mat. And on this flap, on the lower flap here, I've got a download image here that I've distressed all of. Everything, I've distressed everything to the max with the Tim Holtz paper distresser and then the distress stain. And a couple more tags here. One is a flash card that I got online. Some more stamping. And this little guy here is a cutout from the paper. and some more washi tape that is Recollections. And this folds down. In the middle here I've got a little flash card that I downloaded from online, and this cute little girl here is a cutout from the paper, and I made a pocket out of her and stuck a tag in here. It's the Red Bird School Series book here. It must be a book cover, I'm assuming. But I got that online and printed that out and made another tag out of it. And down here I've made a little pocket from the paper with a couple more tags from the paper, cutouts from the paper. And then that just closes back up like that. Oops. And on the next page, I made a little pocket here with some washi tape from the dollar bin at Joann's, and with a couple tags. This one here is an old report card, which is a cutout from the paper. And another cutout here from the paper. And this folds down with a magnet. It's got a magnet closure inside there to hold it shut, with some more photo mats. And here is another image that I got online with some crackle accents on it. And then I made a pocket out of the top here and stuck another little tag with a cutout from the paper. And on this page, just a couple of photo mats that I made using Spellbinders dies, and another piece of washi tape here from Recollections, a couple tags that were cutouts from the paper. Next page, I made a side pocket here with I fussy cut this ruler out of the paper and distressed the edges and put a little piece of washi tape here, another one of those little stamp cutouts from the paper with crackle accents on it, and some more washi tape on this side, and then some tags here. This cute little image I got online. Isn't that sweet? And then this one is a cutout from the paper. And over here I've got some more washi tape from Recollections, another cutout strip from the paper, and I made a couple of little photo mat booklets here. I've got washi tape on the straps here, and I just open like this. Same thing down here. And then they just slip under these little strips here that I glued down. And the next page is I made kind of a corner pocket here with one of the cutouts from the paper, and another cutout from the paper up here for some journaling, and as well as the strip underneath there. And I've got a couple of tags here that I made. This is an image that I got online with some more stamping. Another one of those little flashcards that I got online. And on this side I made a pocket out of a brown envelope that I cut down. It was one of those big, like, policy size envelopes, I think they call them, and I just cut it down to make a pocket. Cut out from the paper here that I put on there, and have a little couple tags here. This one was just another one of those plain tags that I distressed up with some seam binding on top. And this one here is a cutout from the paper. And some more Recollections washi tape. And then this flaps open like this. And this is another one of those word cards from the Dollar Tree. And a clock here is also a download from online. And this little girl here is a cutout from the paper, and I put crackle accents on both of them. And here's one of the cutout tags from the paper line, and I just made a bottom pocket out of it to stop anything from slipping through here under the belly band. And a couple tags. And this one's a cutout from the paper. Looks like it was Maybe a card from a library book. And another tag here is for Apple. Got that online. Some more stamping. And on this side of the flap, I've got a little pen or a pencil and ruler case here where I've put crackle accents on, and this came from a blog online as well. And here is a cutout strip from the paper, and another little cutout, these blocks here from the paper, and some more washi tape from Recollections. Big photo mat underneath here, and another tag that just slips behind the band here, cut out from the paper. And then this page here, these books here came from, I think these came from online. I'm pretty sure they didn't come from the paper collection. And then this little envelope here and insert also came from a digital download online. I'll show you that in a second. Here's some more of that washi tape and a chipboard button piece from Maya Road that I colored kind of a copper color, and actually it's a couple of different colors really just to make it look old, and then I colored the twine in there too. And this here is a piece from the paper, and this also came as a cutout from one of the paper sheets. And here are some photo mats here that are held down by a magnet. This flips up like that. And then this little guy comes out if you want to do any journaling or photo on it. And then the last page is another little photo mat booklet. Just have that closed with some string. And that just opens up. It's a trifold actually. And here is a tuition and book fee envelope that I downloaded online. And another flashcard from the paper collection. And some more washi tape from Recollections. And that's the whole book. This is the back. This page here, you could have cut out a whole bunch of different elements out of it. It's got a whole bunch going on. And that's it. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch, and I will try and put all of the links I mentioned in the description below. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.